Now the next transformation is y is equals to mod of fx. For mod of fx, can you remember what we have done? We put a mirror on the x-axis after drawing the basic curve. We know the basic curve. Now if we want to find out the transformation y equals to mod of fx, all we will do is we will put a mirror on the x-axis and take its reflection. So the final graph, the transformed graph, will look something like this. You see, if I put a mirror on the x-axis, what you will get? This portion will come up. So this portion will come up. What will be the coordinates? This point is 0, 3 as it is. This point minus 2, 0 as it is. This point is minus 4, 0 as it is. No change. This point is how much? It's 4, 0. That's okay. Same thing. Now, this length is what? I mean, this portion is how much? If you come down, it is this point. The y coordinate, the ordinate of this point will be minus 2, 0, minus 2. Now, if it goes up, then this point, the ordinate of this point will be what? 0, 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, 0, 2. Am I correct? This point, the ordinate of this point will be 2. So, if I draw a perpendicular, the coordinate of this point will be 0, 2. So, this is the transformed graph of y equals to mod of fx. Is it clear? Now, let us come for the transformation that we have learned is y is equals to f of mod x. What was the rule for transforming this? What I told you, first you draw the basic graph and then you remove the portion which is in the second and third quadrant, put a mirror on the y-axis, take its reflection. Look the basic graph carefully. This is the portion of the basic graph. This is the portion of the basic graph which is in the second and third quadrant, right? So I have to first remove this basic graph. This portion which is in the second and third quadrant, though it is in the second quadrant, no portion is there in the third quadrant, but whatever, you have to remove this portion and then put a mirror on the y-axis and take its reflection. So the final graph, the final transformed graph will look something like this. After putting the mirror on the y-axis, this point is 0, 3 and this point, the ordinate of these two edges will be 0, minus 2. Is it clear? This point is how much? It's 4, 0. So you have taken the reflection. So the coordinate of this point will be minus 4, 0. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Now, the next transformation that we will go for is the combination of these two. The combination of these two, that is, we will find out mod of f of mod of x, the combination of these two transformations. So first of all, let me draw the graph of y equals to mod of fx. How I told you, just now we have drawn. Is it clear? This is the graph of y equals to f of mod x. Now what we are doing? We are transforming this y equals to mod of f of mod of x. That is, after drawing this graph, all you will do is you will remove the portion which is in the second and third quadrant. Third quadrant there is no portion, so no need of rubbing anything. So you have to just rub the portion which is in the second quadrant, rub it and then put a mirror on the y-axis, take its reflection. So the transformed graph will look something like this. Am I correct? This point will be 4, 0. This point will be minus 4, 0. This point remains as it is 0, 3. Okay, and this height, the ordinate of this extreme edges, these edges will be 0, 2. Is it clear? The edges, the ordinate of this point will be 2. The ordinate of this point will be 2. Is it clear? So this is the transform graph of y equals to mod of f of mod of x. Okay. Now, if I combine this, now if I want to draw the graph of mod y equals to fx, hello, mod y equals to fx. Now think about it. What I told you, for mod y, all you will do is, you remove the portion which is in the third and fourth quadrant of the basic graph and then put a mirror on the x-axis and take its reflection. So, the transform graph will look something like this in this case is, look it carefully, this will be as it is, third and fourth quadrant portion I have removed and then I put a mirror on the x-axis so that I can take its reflection. So, it will look something like this. Is it clear? This point will be what? This point is 4, 0. In this case also this is 4, 0. This point is minus 4, 0. That's also okay. This point is how much? It's minus 2, 0. That is also okay. Now this point is 0, 3. Since you have taken its reflection, so this point will be nothing but 0, minus 3. Am I correct? So this is the graph of mod y equals to fx. Have you understood all these transformations till now? Okay.